Everybody, I just got back from a new hot nightclub and restaurant here in Lehigh Valley. Chicago Nightlife, located on Airport Road in East Congress Street, in the Redner Shopping Center. First thing I'm saying right off, this place is lighting it up from the first night. They had the band Common Bond there, high energy, hot, and it really kept the dance floor going. But here's the thing about Chicago Nightlife. Number one, I'm telling you my overall rating right off right here, and then I'll explain why they got this. I walked into this place, and there was a huge smile on my face for like the first 5 minutes here. Okay, that has yet to happen with me. I walked in and I was like, I looked around, the lights, the atmosphere, the overall layout of the place is almost perfect for a nightclub. Especially one that appeals to different people, okay? So my overall rating for this place, for the first time ever, since I've been covering Lehigh Valley in 2 years, it is off my scale. Okay, I have been to the Lehigh Valley has a lot of great places that, whatever you're in the mood for, live music, DJ, whatever. This Lehigh Valley has a lot of great places here, but for the first time, Chicago Nightlife is off my rating scale on the high end. I cannot wait to get back here and do this one. The overall rating, get your ass out there. Period. This place is starting off hot and hard, and if it continues, it will be the hottest nightclub in the Lehigh Valley area and possibly beyond. Okay, now that you have my rating, and if you've seen any of my other reviews, you can tell how psyched I am about this place. Okay, I got the energy and adrenaline rush still going. All right, here's the breakdown of the place. Unfortunately, I did not have a chance to try the food there, but I will admit I went against policy. Normally I get a Diet Coke. But I was curious as to how much bottle of beer there was. Pretty much, for a bottle of Bud, it was standard $3. Now, they do have a happy hour there from 5 to 7 where they have drinks. They have great drink specials. Also, they have a happy hour and late night menu. And one of the things that appealed to me was, and I actually did see it's a fairly good slice. They actually have pizza on their late night menu by the slice. But here's the thing that impresses me most, that has me the most pumped about this place. The layout of it. Okay, you walk in, first thing you see is the bar section, and do me a favor, do us both a favor, check in the moment. I was so excited about this place opening. Today was the first time that they were open as Chicago Nightlife. They opened at 4:03. I walked in the door. Please check it in the moment, because there's some photos during the day of the place. But at night, it gets so much more better and so much more intense. You walk in the door, first thing you have is the bar with approximately 9 tables on the outside, and the bar is U-shaped. That can fit a lot of people, okay? No, I did not count the bar stools. Then, as you look to your left, you have the restaurant, the dining area, which has a fireplace up front, a couple of small couches, and several square dining tables. Then in the back, in a room with two entrances, one from the hall, one from the dining area, is where you have the stage and the dance area. Okay, so this place, while trying to grab a very large audience and demographic, they also remain focused and realize that, guess what? If we try for it all, it's going to screw up somewhere along the way. So you can go now, as far as the dance area, and can you hear it in the front? at the bar and dining area? And if you can, is it drowned out? Is it blastingly loud that you can't hear yourself talk or think? The answer to that is yes, you can hear it out there. Okay, but the levels are so you can have a nice normal conversation while eating, having your beer, watching a game. There are several TVs in the bar area. It's set up like a sports bar. Again, check the photos and video, and in the moment, and then we'll be reposting this article. But so you can sit back on any given night and go in there and relax and enjoy. Now, every Friday night, they're smarter here in another way. They don't try to flood it out with live music on both nights. They try to switch things up. So if you love the live music, Friday night's your night. Okay, Saturday night, and as of right now, there is no cover charge for the live bands. Saturday night, they have a Latin night from 10 to 2, and that's a $5 cover charge. Okay. As far as the Lehigh Valley, one thing about this area, it's becoming more and more where you see more and more high-end restaurants and high-end places going in. By high-end, I mean, even though it may not be a requirement, you want to dress nice, you want to expect to shell out some bucks. You know what? Here at Chicago Nightlife, you look at it from the outside, especially at night. You walk in. Yes, it does have the upscale look to it, but you see the way I'm dressed. This is business casual. This is my normal business clothing. I saw people in there. A couple people wearing biker jackets. There was a wide variety of people. So even if, like during happy hour, you get out of work at 5 or 6, you can go in there dressed in jeans and a t-shirt and a sweatshirt like I am, and you can still be able to relax and not feel out of place there. So the overall atmosphere is pretty much for everyone. They don't specifically cater to a certain crowd. If you have a great job and if you feel like if you want to go out for a nice dining experience or a nice night out, this place is also for you, because of the fact that they do have wine, etc., like most bars, but the overall atmosphere, especially in the dining area, also lends to that. So it's a great combination here. They don't only try to hit one. They have not only succeeded in going for one, but they've successfully hit, at least on the opening night, the combination. Now, for the live music, like I said, Common Bomb was there. Bam, high energy. I walked in, man, at points I was moving hard to it. Okay, but that's for another review. The sound. There were several technical issues here, but I'm not going to hold it against anybody. I can't, because this was the first time I actually talked to someone, to one of the people that does the sound and the booking, the person that does sound and booking. And I said, I can't remember last time they had live music here. He said it was a year. So this was their first night. Now, the grand opening is next Friday, okay? And he, I was even informed, he said, he picked off, obviously I didn't pick off everything, but, you can expect it to improve. This was their first night. This was the night, the night where, okay, what do we still have to work on? What do we still have to improve? And talking to several members of the staff there, that they realized that, okay, this was basically the dry run. We figured out what we're doing right, where we need to, and what we need to change here. Including, I spoke with had the pleasure of speaking with one of the managers there, and he informed me about a couple of things that they might be looking at, etc. Now, talking to people that were there, yes, I did speak to several people. It's non-smoking, so most places are non-smoking now anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I did have a chance when I went outside to grab a cigarette, and even inside the club, I had a chance to speak to several people and ask the standard question: okay, what do you think of it? Well, they said the only thing that the only improvement that everyone was unanimous on, and myself included, was the dance area in the back where the band is. It's a little too small, and I noticed they have too many tables there. I did, just letting the manager know what I heard. I did let him know that, and he said, "Yeah, we're gonna try and figure that. We're working. I said, I appreciate it. That's what I was told too. So it's something that they're going to be improving on. So next Friday night is their grand opening. Trick Stacy's going to be there. I've heard a lot of good things about this band. I can't wait to see them and review them. But like I said, you can tell by the look of my face, by the sound of my voice, how fast I'm talking. This is the place I am psyched about. Okay, I love every venue I walk into. I love every bar and restaurant has its great points. But if you want a great nightlife experience, Chicago nightlife, get your ass out there. And this is the first time I'm saying this. This rating is off my scale. I am not impressed with it. And by the way, before I forget one of the most important aspects, no business would be successful without the people that work there. My very, very, very highest compliments to every single person working tonight. If you want a place that has a great and friendly staff, where everywhere from the waitress to the bartenders to everyone in management is out there busting their ass to make sure that you are having a great time and is sincere about it, Chicago nightlife is the place. And trust me, I can tell. I can pick off these things. Okay, so great job to everyone, to the staff, the owner, the management of Chicago nightlife. I cannot say this high enough. Great job. The place got hit. The place got hit hard at one point. Everyone was busting their asses, and in all honesty, I couldn't tell that. From what I saw, everybody was left in a pretty good mood to very happy. Now, one thing which I realize I may get fried for, and I'm saved this for last for one reason. Yes, I did know a couple people I did notice one or two people that were standing outside and they were wasted. But here's the thing. They were standing outside. I was trying to notice if they were cutting people off or not, but it was kind of tough to try and pay attention to the crowd and everything else, so that was my fault. Okay? But I only noticed one or two. Okay? At one point there had to have been an easy 100 to 150 people in that place, if I had to guess. Okay? Actually, let me rephrase that. About 100 to 150 tops, but still. So next week for the grand opening, the place I'm predicting is going to be slammed with people and media. One thing I'm going to be watching out for. Okay? Hopefully next week for this edition, I'm going to try and slide in during the week, get a quick overall view of it, and hopefully maybe get a chance to slide in an interview with the manager or one of the owners. But like I said, I cannot say this enough. This rating is off my charts for the first time in 2 years. Especially at a bar and nightclub, I am not impressed. Great job to everyone. Thank you very much for listening to this review of Chicago nightlife on Airport Road and East Congress Street in the shopping center where Redner's is. Thank you for your support of the magazine and for checking out the magazine. It does mean a lot to us. As always, check out what Danny, Megan, and Carrie are doing. I don't do creative and editorial control, so they always surprise me. To you, your family, and your friends, we're coming out of winter. The temperatures are slowly rising, but don't let that fool you. Please be safe in the night and always. Michael Phoenix, Valley and Beyond. Later.